So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Tries to dink it in. Goalkeeper's ball. Riquelme. And it's played forward, and it's got through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Plays it out to the wing. Tries to stroke it through. Away from immediate danger. Riquelme. Chance! And a shot!
That's just very well played.
He hits one! It's a promising ball. Gets good distance on it. Almost half an hour in now. No goals as yet. It's broken loose. And that's been won straight back. Real chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Has a pop! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now they can break here. And the counter is on. For now. The referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Goes for goal! could so easily have been different. Repelled by the keeper. Turns and goes back. Oh, shooting chance! Hoists it high. And it's hoisted clear. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Fernando Gago goes long. Chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Shoots! He scores! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So we have a double substitution going on here. Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
Fernando Gago. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Right through the middle. Has a hit! And the lead stays intact, just.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb. Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
He's gone for it! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled. Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
He's had a shot! Defence has got rid of that. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Almost there, and the players can feel it. So that's it. It is all over. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely too.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
So we're up and running. Looks to thread it through. Cuts it out. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looking to... Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Gorgeous control there. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And he's there to clear it. Breaks on here. Neither side yet able to find the net. Forward it goes. Good ball. Oh, that's a waste. What a ball, the chance! And he's done it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. It was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Nicely measured pass. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, real danger here. Into the box. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. Pumps it into the area. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, terrible pass. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Hits one! He scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And that really is so impressive.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
So that's 2 now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Hoists it forward, goes for goal! Out to the left it goes. The first 45 minutes are up. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. So we're already into the second period. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Going through. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Two goals ahead and looking comfortable. And now they can launch a counter. He's left his man. And it's played forward. Driving on, he could shoot. That's a pop! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Leave it clear. Now, can he capitalise? Right through the middle. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. But there's going to be another change here. Belotti. It's come, and the shot! A real chance to break. Tries to stroke it through. Keeper's ball. Belotti. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. A heavy challenge. Oh, he's broken through. He's had a go! They've done it! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Chooses to go back. He's gone for it! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. So that's it. It is all over. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch. Just one between them. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Robinho. It has to be Robinho, the man who always plays with a smile on his face, full of tricks and deceptions, and a real crowd pleaser. He has the talent to sway this one.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Forward it goes. Pepe. And here's the chance to counter. Hoists it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tried to play it through.
Oh, Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Crunching tackle. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Here's Robinho. What an adventurous run from a defender. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. He's through. Defence has got rid of that. Chance! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Cleared away. Good take, and has a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And it's half-time here. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. We're already back underway here.
Well, that first 45 minutes...
Goes for goal! And that's been levered clear. Pizarro. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the counter. Robinho. Just brushed off the ball there. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Has he picked him out? It's come through, and the shot! Back of the net!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
Ruda. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He's left his man. Crosses it in. Real chance! Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
It's a decent ball. Has a hit! That could come back to haunt them.
It looked like he got a bit anxious there when the pressure was on.
Time for a change in personnel. Danger averted for now.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. It's a fabulous position. Well, throw in. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
It's come loose. Teller. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Hits one! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny. Just a goal in it. But that was enough.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them. They upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. The Estadio Monumental here in Buenos Aires, one of the most recognizable stadia in South America. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
So it's away we go then. He's looked long this time. Keeper's ball. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Tries to stroke it through. Hugo Almeida. Oh, good interception. That should have
drawn.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting.
There's a long ball.
Over to the left. He's played him through. Shoots! Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. And for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Now the breakaway, finds himself eased off the ball. No complaints about that challenge, robust but fair. And he's away. Now a chance to break. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Hoists it forward. Gets away from his opponents. Gets up to hit it! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And it's played forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. This possibly the last play of the half. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
The action has already resumed here.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
It's a brilliant interception. Ortega. Chasing the game, trailing by one. He's had that put on a plate. Goes for it!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Here comes the corner. Tries to get it forward quickly. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Ortega. He's had a goal! Cleared without complication. So close to drawing level.
Oh, that'll be a major disappointment for him. That should have got his team back in the game.
And there's going to be another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was...
Oh, shooting chance! That could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Knocks it away, and the volley. Good clearance and very necessary.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
He's left his man, turns and goes back. Danger averted for now.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. Truly is quite a sight to behold here, the MINEIRO, amongst the largest stadia in this part of the world. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And that gets things running. He goes long. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Well, they could break here. He's off on a marauding run. Real chance! He's delivered all right! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Tries to locate someone up front. Ball's out on the left now. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Eder dinks one in. Keeper's ball. Silvinho. Rincon. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Cuts it out. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Socrates, that's a promising ball, has a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
other side really getting hold of the ball. Nicely measured pass. Shapes to shoot! He has done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Played back in. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? And here's the chance to counter. And it's half-time here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And the second half gets underway. Tries lifting it over. Brings it forward. Plays it out to the flank. That intervention was very necessary. And out to safety. He's gone for it! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Gets into a dangerous position. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Rincon. It's a goes for goal! Goal! That was a given. It always was.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
So here comes a substitution. We've got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
So is this the start of a comeback? Done very well to intervene. Socrates. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Has a goal! Oh, taken with style! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Well, the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. So now the difference is 3. Up towards the front line. There. It's a loose ball. This has gone, that's a foul. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's got through. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Well, that's where he wants it. A great ball! Silvinho tries to get it forward quickly. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, what a ball! Hits one! Rincon. Forward it goes. And that will be the final act. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. So we're up and running. Looks to dink one in. He's pinged one through here. This is promising. In with the challenge. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Good, strong hand by the keeper.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. It was worth a go.
Over it comes, has a pop! And it's a goal! And how about that for a volley, executed to perfection.
It's a really, really good goal, and not just the way he finished it. He had to read the whole situation as it developed.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Hoists it forward. the finish! Oh, nearly. Loose. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Forward it goes. Cleared away. Gets it back. Surely a shot. He's gone for it. Really well taken goal. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Here's the through ball. Has a hit! Butter. They have done it again. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more.
Has a pop! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
We hit half-time. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He's through. Stevens. Foot in. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. It's a brilliant interception. Danger averted for now. Attempts to play it through, looks to clip it forward. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? Tries to get it forward quickly, gets it upfield. Herrera. That's a chance! Oh, taken with style! And again, they pile on the misery.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. It's become a case of men against boys. Has he found his man? That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, he'll be seen as the #1 enemy because of his creative ability.
Oh, real danger here. Shapes to shoot! In it goes! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Falcao, over to the left. That is terrific skill. Finds himself eased off the ball. He's got away. He could be in here. Falcao. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. Some beautiful scenes here inside the MINEIRO. It certainly retains all of its original character despite all of the modernisations and modifications of recent times. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
And already we're underway here. And it's hoisted clear. Zico plays it out to the wing. Breaks on here. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get an...
And a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Gets away from his opponents. Well read, he sorted that out. No goals as yet. Bebeto. Jalminha. Goes for a sweeping cross. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Back into the middle. Turns and goes back. Shot at goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra-sharp.
He's gone for goal! He's got away with one there.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Knocks it away. It's a goal kick. He's got through. He's had a goal! It's in! The breakthrough strike!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Just brushed off the ball there. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Has a hit! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Tries to dink it in. Has he picked him out? Moment. And it's half-time here. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal, which is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading 1-0 at the break. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Chance! Back of the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent, and it's played forward. Well, they could break here. Zico. Romario. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
And the counter is on. That's great strength on the ball. Gets it back. Zico! No, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Well, the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Lobs it in gently, and that has been cleared. Good ball.
Back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
And that will be the final act. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. Well, this is the unique Estadio São Januário. Its cauldron shape, such a distinctive feature of this very historic ground. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
So it's down to business here. Tries to dink it in. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He has a pop! They've scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So, a breakthrough already. There's a long ball. Goalkeeper's ball. Serna. Forward it goes. Cuts it out. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And that has been clubbed away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Knocks it away. Oh, the ball's come loose. Played into the middle. Oh, surely! Tries a shot! He can get... And the volley. Looking for support. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gets it upfield. Chip through. Nice little flick. Struck first time. Really well taken goal.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Gets it back, and now they can launch a counter. Has he picked him out? Has a hit! Romario floats one over. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. How would you review the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Has it out wide now. Tries to get it forward quickly. Done very well to intervene. This is Romario! Hoists it forward. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's gone for it! It's anyone's ball. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Shot at goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Romario. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next?
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get...
Romario! And in it goes! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Ah, he's given it away. Romario! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
And it's played forward. Hoists it high.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Battles to win it back. Oh, good interception. He's made sure that that won't get through. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. There's a pop! Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now the counter. Over to the left. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Romario. Romario! is the last effort of the game. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. This is summarise what we've seen today then, Jim.
Look, this is a good win for me. They know they've got the organisation and the discipline, and that's what gave them the platform to go on and win this.